Hello there everyone, this is Chillainous. I hope you're having a fantastic day out there in internet land. Not gonna lie, I've had a bit of a rough day and I really didn't even want to be streaming today, but I know that I need to, not only for you guys but for me to keep to my schedule, because if I don't, then you know that's a problem in itself. So today is probably going to be a little bit more of a chill stream as we hang out and do some hopefully good aircraft ratings. Been doing some career mode off recording so that we can keep moving things along here a little bit. And I now have $51,000, which will cover all of our certification costs and everything as well. Overall, it's going to cost us roughly $40,000. Today we'll be going for, well, the plan is that we will go for multi-engine rating, high performance rating, and turboprop engine rating. And yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to get into things like the PC-12 pretty soon. What does this unlock? So yeah, it unlocks the... Oh, we also need multi-engine rating as well. Oh wait, no, I already said that, yeah. So we should be able to get into the Caravan, the 408, the C90, the 350, the PC-12, the TBM 930. We should have heaps of options for aircraft after this. On top of that, we should also be going for private charter. So hopefully everything goes well. Just be doing as much as I really feel like today. Like I said, had a pretty crap 24 hours. Well, not even 24 hours at this point, like 14 hours. And yeah, so we'll just be running that. If at any point I don't really feel it, we'll just cut it off early and just hope that you understand. Thank you for your understanding. Would also be really cool to get the airline transport pilot. However, we won't have enough money, so we'll just try and unlock as many planes as possible today. Multi-engine, 15,000, high performance, 5,000, turboprop, 20,000 for a total of 40,000. And again, we have 52,000. So, and hopefully with some of these faster planes or ones that can carry more cargo or anything like that, we should be able to make more money as well through quick jobs, I should say. At least we'll have more variety. So the multi-engine rating starts off by flying the, I believe it's the Diamond DA62. It's It's a aircraft I have flown a decent amount in the past, but not really much in 2024. I forgot to hit record there. Alright, today we are going to start off with the multi-engine rating, move into high performance, and then turboprop. The multi-engine is flown in the DA62, and it's a plane that I've flown a decent amount in 2020, not really much in 2024, but the multi-engine rating is imperative to what I want to do in the future. Alright, so it should just be an approach and a landing. So we get a one-time payment, $15,000, and we can retry it at any time. So you have an airborne departure to long final. This almost looks like one of the places we were flying recently for our night rating. I don't think it is though, but very nice out. Alright, I'm ready. Let's begin this. And we are Victor Hotel Bacon for this flight.
You've flown great so far, just the approach and landing are left. The last part of this exam will feature something a little bit more involved.
So it says to maintain an altitude of 1,400, but then it also, oh my lord, then it also puts us at 1,500, so we just drop very, very slightly. Awesome. I need to adjust my controls very slightly as well. They are very... They are very,
simulate a left engine failure, you will have to follow your flight plan and land with only one functioning engine.
You are kidding.
Turning off the left engine in 3, 2, 1.
Is it just me? Did the frickin' AI laugh there? That's rude. So it says we still need to reach the turn point, which is nuts. We'll have to keep our speed up here as much as possible as we come through, because we will be losing it. Well, once we lose an engine and start reducing the throttle, we will definitely start losing a lot of speed. So the landing speed on this one here is roughly like 80 knots, I'm pretty sure. I am aware there is an error, thank you. Here we go, a long final. Gear is currently up. We have no flaps in at the moment. Do we still need to maintain 1,400 feet? That's the next question. Okay, we are at long final. Extend gears. I believe that says we have no GPS.
Charlie November, wind 274 at 4, cleared to land runway 23.
I'm pressing enter and it's not showing anything.
Diamond Bravo, Charlie November, acknowledge last transmission.
Yeah, I'm there. I just had to open up the ATC window for some reason.
Diamond Bravo, Charlie November.
Alright, where is the runway? Over here. Hey Verb, how you doing, mate? Chili's flying asymmetric? Asymmetric? For some reason, my tracking is all over the place. How you doing today, mate? flaps 2, we have like no authority at the moment. Even trying to just keep above everything is really hard. Go on, get down. That was super bad approach, but we got down on the ground at least.
Diamond Bravo, Charlie November. Exit runway when able.
Just working, thought I'd see where what you're up to. Yeah, just having a chill one today. Yeah, I haven't had the best day, so we're just chilling. If I don't adhere to a schedule myself, I am going to be upset. So, really looking forward to tonight, though.
Diamond Bravo, Charlie November. Exit runway when able.
I'm trying. I have to wait for a turn off. I can't turn off into the grass. Impatient.
Diamond Bravo, Charlie November. Contact ground on 124.66.
Why is my enter key not working?
Going to 124.66. Diamond Bravo, Charlie November.
And request taxi to parking. Yeah, the ATC window just is not working.
Diamond Victor Hotel Bravo, Charlie November. Taxi to parking.
Diamond Victor Hotel Bravo, Charlie November. Taxi to gate Alpha 16 via taxiway Alpha.
One 6 via Alpha.
Taxiing to gate Alpha 16 via taxiway Alpha. Diamond Bravo, Charlie November.
Yeah, for some reason the tracking is not doing very well today either. It's like kind of all over the place. My camera was having issues over the last few days. Hopefully it's not a recurring thing. Alright. Also, DLSS 4.5 has released. Apparently it's great for the sim. Especially if you can figure out how to use DLSS swapper. But the newest NVIDIA driver comes with a version of DLSS 4.5. So I've seen some comparisons. It is definitely sharper. Still not as sharp as TAA, but it is a remarkable improvement. Also, I forgot to turn on my proper lighting as well because I was too flustered with the landing. Whatever, I don't care. As long as I get certified, that's all that matters. Did we do it?
You've performed great today. Keep the same attitude, and I'm sure that you will have great things ahead in your piloting career.
Awesome. So we did it. We passed. We got a plane handling of 100, respect the traffic pattern 84, and respect the traffic pattern altitude 99. Even though the approach was way too low and way too slow, we did smash the rating with an A. Hell yeah. But yeah, it is a remarkable improvement, DLSS 4.5, especially if you can get version Oscar. The first time you did this certification, you got informed you failed at the end. Oh god, that sucks. Congratulations, we passed the multi-engine rating. Allows you to operate an aircraft powered by more than one engine. Multi-engine aircraft are generally larger and able to carry more passengers and cargo while featuring an increased operational range. Let's go. And we've now unlocked the Diamond DA62 in missions. This was before you did your multi-engine. Yeah, I mean, how did that go, by the way? I know that you were talking about doing it a hot sec. Multi-props are just redundancy. I don't understand. Turboprops are where things get better. I mean, that's good because we'll be doing high performance and turboprops today as well. I'm pretty sure the high performance one is a circuit in the Corvallis. I'm really excited. Alrighty, next up is the high performance from somewhere in America. With this, we will unlock the 404 Titan, the G58, the Corvallis, G36, the Elvira Optical, Piper PA28236, the Cirrus SR22T. Man, I am so excited. I've been loving flying around the Piper, honestly, especially in virtual reality. It's a banger plane. If you haven't tried it, like, it's a sleeper. Definitely get on it. You passed your multi-engine and instrument rating. Yes, good job, man. God, that is amazing. So now, are you going to like start applying for are you going to start applying for like flight jobs with things, or I suppose they'd want you to have like multiple hours before you apply for like anything like that, right? Still, it's pretty wicked. Alright, let's get into the high performance. I'm also going to reset the... Oh, no wonder it's not working very well. I didn't have the light on in the room. Because it's still kind of warm. Yesterday we had a 40-degree day. And I've been sitting in the dark because it's still cooler in my room than most places in the house, so... But it's still warm. Started applying, turns out I'm 13 hours away. Wow. Hell yeah, that is wicked. 13 hours is like nothing as well. All right. Yeah, like some places in northwestern Victoria were like upwards of 50 degrees. Like, what the hell, man? It's not too far from me. Well, eh. But yeah, that would suck. Alright, make sure the rudder pedals are good. I feel like I do actually need to adjust the rudder pedals as well. Deflate rudder. Hardware settings. Maybe I need to put a bit more of a curve on that, because like I feel like when I'm only moving it this much, it's still doing heaps. There we go, that's kind of more what I want, but not quite that heavy. Maybe that heavy. There we go, now taxiing on the ground should be awesome, and I'll give it the tiniest dead zone. That's probably too much. Because I find that when I'm like trying to taxi, look, you can see here that as I'm making tiny movements, it's still going into the point. So anyway. Alright, let's get this high performance endorsement done. So yes, we are just flying a traffic pattern in San Juan in the state of Washington. Hell yeah, let's go. The Corvallis is also a really cool little plane as well. Ooh, the rudder assistance is turned off. Good thing I have just adjusted the rudder then. Can I please move? Okay, so my keyboard actually isn't working. The lights were on, but it wasn't working itself. Can we move now? Yes, so that's why enter wasn't working in the last one. To talk to the... You will need right rudder. Yes, 100% expecting it. Look at this thing. This is... I don't know. I like it. I like the Corvallis. It is a wicked little plane. It's fun to fly around. As we are Victor Hotel Bacon again. Yeah, I see you in there. We'll be in there shortly. Alright. Alright, we will turn on the left and right batteries and the avionics. Make sure fuel is set. Yes, is set to left. I forget which lights are which here. Taxi landing position strobe. So we'll turn on our position lights. God, that actually made my ears ring looking down at that. Because I had to like sit really awkwardly. So taxi landing position strobe. Right. Let's go over here. We'll turn on the flight director. Cool. Give it all the mixture, bar a little bit. Over here, we shouldn't need the primer. Let's just turn this thing on.
Time to show what you can do with more powerful aircraft. You will be flying a Cessna 400 TT Corvallis today. With more than 200 horsepower, it has to be the most powerful single-engine piston-powered plane that you have ever flown. Try to be gentle on the controls and remain alert during takeoff and landing. Do not hesitate to apply some right rudder to counter the aircraft's left-turning tendencies.
There it is, the right rudder. Let's open up the ATC window here as well and see if enter actually works. Hey, there we go.
Kilo Foxtrot Hotel Romeo traffic. Cessna Victor Hotel Bravo Charlie November is taxiing to runway tree 4. Kilo Foxtrot Hotel Romeo.
Alright, and we just need to hold short over there. Heck yeah. Alright, let's release those parking brakes. Set mixture to full. Flaps 1. I am on almost 0 throttle right now, and this thing just wants to go. Now, does it want us to turn in here for takeoff is the next question. Looks like. And I forgot to turn on the taxi lights. Whoops. Landings and strobes.
Hotel Bravo Charlie November. Taking off runway tree 4. Right close traffic. Kilo Foxtrot Hotel Romeo.
Right close traffic. So does it want me to back taxi then? Turn on the taxi ribbons for this and try and figure out what it wants. No, we're taking off. Any more VATSIM ATC lives planned? So like me being ATC? I assume you mean. Alright, initial climb. Let's get this thing going. Yeah, I do need a heap of right rudder. And rotate. Heck yes, let's go. I actually didn't really set the trim very well either. Climb to 850 feet. So yeah, it did take a hot second to get up off the ground. But we are good now. We'll retract the flaps. At the moment, I am unsure. The biggest problem with things like that is that you are really relying on people to come fly. rather than being able to just get straight into content, you know? I can't really see the screen here, so even out the aircraft. We are roughly 1,600 feet. That's good. It says maintain the altitude of 1,600. We're climbing. Get down. This is a problem of mine as well. Not being able to keep the aircraft from climbing. Doesn't really matter which aircraft I'm in. And I'm obviously pulling out a lot of the throttle right now. As long as I stay within 200 feet of 1,600. But yeah, so I don't know, because like the amount of people I would need to do things, whether it's for the stream, so like people in chat, because I'm not much of a personality streamer. I'm definitely a people streamer. Or people on the ground, you know, like I'd need like a decent amount of traffic coming through. I will start reducing the throttle here. We actually need to be much, much lower. And slower. I'm almost zero throttle at this point. There we go, there we are. And we overshot the runway line here. And I have no flaps. I'm zero throttle right now.
Kilo Foxtrot Hotel, Romeo traffic. Cessna Victor Hotel.
And I'm
Bravo,
zero
Charlie
flaps.
November
Oh
is on final.
god.
Runway tree 4. To land, Kilo Foxtrot Hotel, Romeo.
I still gotta try. No, this is definitely a go around. I don't know what the hell happened there. The fact that I had zero throttle and then, you know, like, I don't know. Trim, 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 yeah. Alright, we'll run that pattern again. Bring that prop lever back. Ah, yeah, see, I need like an extra... Oh, fuck. I need like an extra, like, thing on my controls for the prop lever. Because I'm not using the yoke today, I'm using the stick. So, yeah, I don't have a propeller control on my actual controls, so... but the prop is just above half now. Stop climbing. Airport is at our 9 o'clock. We've got a really good flight path happening here. Treating it like fixed pitch isn't the worst, just more drag. I don't understand, I'm sorry. I'm really like, I'm apologetic at the moment because my brain is a blur. Unfortunately, so. Leaving the prop lever in all the way isn't the worst, just means you've got more slowing force on the aircraft at all times, which is ideal for landing. Okay. Right, let's even out here so that we can bleed off even more speed. Alright. Flaps 1. Right, let's not go around this time. Again, overshooting the runway. Seems to be a specialty. Now it says we are too low. You know what, I'd rather be too low than too high. Bang. Okay, I think the landing was a little hard, but we did it. I'm glad I went around for that go around and didn't force the aircraft down to the ground.
Kilo Foxtrot Hotel Romeo traffic. Cessna Victor Hotel Bravo Charlie November is taxiing to parking. Kilo Foxtrot Hotel Romeo.
Alright. But yeah, I get that the 727 flight was good. Like, it was awesome seeing the 727 at the cargo area in Adelaide. Something that you don't usually see. But yeah, unfortunately without the people, it's just, I don't know. It's hard for me to explain. The easiest way I can explain is that I'm a person streamer. There's lots of people who are personality streamers. who can stream without the need for a chat and the like. You know, but if I'm sitting there, supposed to be doing ATC, and there's no one there, then that's really hard. And, you know, in content, you want to be almost talking all the time, because you don't want people to sit in on a, well, you don't want people to join in on a quiet stream. You want them to know that you're there, you're engaged and everything. But unfortunately, when there's not much going on, like, you can't talk about much, you know? Why would they put that round that way? Bloody hell, whatever. Alright, parking brake is set.
Solid performance, with a few simple tweaks that would have been a perfect flight.
Yeah, like, no go around would have been awesome. Respect the taxi path, 30%. Probably because I didn't have taxi ribbons on and it wanted me to taxi in a different way. Sigh. So yeah, so we lost a lot of rating there, otherwise we would have been a pretty solid A there. We did get respect the traffic pattern altitude 95, respect the traffic pattern path 100, and plane handling was 93. And I just realized my recording mic wasn't on for that whole time. That last flight is going to be a bit of a silent one. Accidentally didn't have my microphone on. Allows you to operate an airplane with an engine capable of producing over 200 horsepower. This endorsement enables pilots to fly heavier, faster, and more capable aircraft. And we unlock the 404 Titan, the G58, the Corvallis, which we just flew, the G36, the Aero Elvira Optica, the PA-28236 Dakota, and the Cirrus SR-22. Right. Everyone, make sure to remind me that my recording microphone is on. I have a setup where I can, for editing, turn on and off a microphone that is on my video track, and the one that I have for stream is a separate input. So that when doing the live streams, I can talk with chat and it makes it easy to distinguish what is meant for videos and what is meant for everyone, you know. Because you can see it all in the waveforms in DaVinci Resolve or like your editing software of choice. Really wish I got a landing score on that last one there as well. Would have been cool to see. I feel like I was coming in smooth and then just kind of dropped a lot. That's why I was like, bang. I need to work on that, that not turning into the runway and having to like turn, like double back slightly to get on there. It's a thing that happens a lot, honestly. Alright, the turboprop rating from, I'm unsure where. Looks like we'll be flying a Caravan. The Caravan is one of my favorite planes that I've ever flown, but again, haven't really flown it too much in 2024. Was talking with Kika about it a few weeks ago, and like, he said that it's like really weird, and I went and flew it a little bit, flew a traffic pattern. I kind of have to agree. So I'm a little worried. But we will unlock the Caravan, the Sky Courier, the Beechcraft C90, the Beechcraft King Air 350, the Pilatus PC-12. Thank goodness, I love that plane. And the TBM 930, which I also used to fly a lot. Okay, so it's just a circuit in the 208 Caravan in a turboprop. Then we'll be doing a charter VIP mission as well after that. To unlock that in our career mode. Hello, beloved Caravan. It has been a long time. If that instructor is already in the cockpit, why didn't they take off all the covers and such? That's just lazy. Also, how many different aircraft have this registration of Victor Hotel Bacon? Like, come on. Alright, let's see if I remember how to start this thing up. Are you going to talk, or is it not until I start up the aircraft here? Mustn't be until I start up the aircraft. Cool, we have a reverser in this. That's awesome. Alright, beacon on. I don't think we'll need fuel boost. Let's start this thing up.
Welcome to the green fields and beautiful lakes of Switzerland. We're lucky
Thank
enough to
you.
be flying over Lake Constance with some gorgeous weather today. You will be showing me how you perform a standard traffic pattern with a short landing using reverse thrust. You should also be careful to not over-torque the engine. This happens when the torque indicator is not in the green anymore. In this situation, you should reduce the throttle or increase the propeller speed. Never over-torque for more than a few seconds at a time. You can start whenever you are ready.
All right. Set flaps now. And we will request taxi clearance.
St. Gallen ground, Cessna Victor Hotel Bravo Charlie November. Request taxi for closed traffic with Quebec.
Cessna Victor Hotel Bravo Charlie November. Taxi to and hold short of runway 10 using taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 1.5 tree when ready.
Taxiing. Hold short runway 10 using taxiway Alpha. Cessna Bravo Charlie November.
Okay, so we're literally just heading over here. All right. Release brakes. Taxi lights on. have the shortest taxi known to mankind here. By the way, there's a big talky episode of Flight Sim coming out tonight, if you guys are interested in that sort of stuff. Landing lights on, strobes on. Alright, request takeoff clearance.
St. Gallen Tower, Cessna Victor Hotel Bravo, Charlie November. Ready for closed traffic at runway 10.
Cessna Victor Hotel Bravo, Charlie November. QNH 1013 right, closed traffic approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 10.
Cleared for takeoff runway 10. Cessna Bravo, Charlie November.
I think we're going to have a long back taxi on this one here. Disregard. It is, this is 10 straight up. Right. There we go. Keep an eye on that torque meter, which appears to be very, very sensitive. Alright, let's go. Heck yes, let's go. It just kind of wanted to lift up by itself there, which was very nice. Climb 2,100, Rog. We're not sinking, we're still climbing. I guess we'll just try and take this flight nice and slow as well. Try not to have the same issues that we had last time. Though we are still climbing. And my traffic pattern path is going to suffer quite a bit as well.
Remember that you will have to perform a simulated short field landing as instructed in the aircraft's handbook. The most important part being the use of the reverse thrust, of course.
Well, reverse thrust is no problem. I have that one there bound at least. Where are we at right now? 26. Short field landing shouldn't be too bad. Right, step it down. Now we start descending.
Cessna Bravo, Charlie November, wind calm, clear to land runway 10.
Clear to land runway 10. Cessna Bravo, Charlie November.
Right, set the trim so that it is very, very slightly backwards. Sorry, nose down. Set flaps 1. We're not descending fast enough either. Like, our vertical speed is not fast enough. I noticed the ground is 1,300 and we are still 1,000 feet above that. I just want to be closer to like 2,000. Oh my lord, we're actually in line with the runway. It's a New Year's miracle.
500.
Come down.
Cessna Bravo, Charlie November. Turn next taxiway.
Well, the landing was okay. It felt a lot smoother than some of the others that we've had. And I don't think I needed to harp on the reverser quite as much as I thought. Like, we had heaps of space left and now I feel like I'm essentially running down the runway. I'm gonna have a long taxi back. Hopefully it's just taxi via Alpha.
Cessna Bravo, Charlie November. Exit runway when able. Cessna Bravo, Charlie November. Contact ground on 121.805.
Alright. Landing lights off, taxi lights on, strobe off.
St. Gallen Ground, Cessna Victor Hotel Bravo.
Cessna Victor Hotel Bravo, Charlie November. Taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway November Alpha Sierra Alpha.
Taxiing to general aviation, parking using taxiway November Alpha, Sierra Alpha. Cessna Bravo, Charlie November.
Awesome. We did the thing. I feel like we did a lot better with that landing than the last one. Heck yeah. Also, it said something about using the propeller for forward motion, so maybe we just bring that down so that we don't taxi quite as fast. And we're still speeding. Bloody heck, this thing is just... like, I'm half brake right now, like half toe brakes. We're still doing 15 knots. On minimum prop as well. And no throttle. Either way, the approach on that one there, besides like dipping down from too high to too low, the actual lineup with the runway looked really good. Usually it's like overshooting the runway and having to slightly turn back for it, but yeah, this one was decent. Really happy with it. Got to take all the wins where we can get them. Then we'll probably get into the Cessna 172 and do charter service as well. But I think we have, I'm pretty sure we have cleared this certification. See, look, I could have gone right here if I didn't have the taxi ribbons on. Then it would have been like, you didn't respect the traffic path, the taxi path, like, mate. I will be looking forward to flying the Caravan once more in an actual mission as well. With the Caravan, we should also be able to do Caravan skydiving as well. So something other than just the 172 for every little thing would be nice. Alright, set the control, set the parking brake. Let's turn off the taxi lights. We'll come down here. Oh, the starter was still on. That's my bad. Cut off fuel. Turn off the battery. Turn off the avionics. I agree, the Caravan is incredible.
You handled that plane like you've been flying one daily. Congratulations on obtaining your turboprop certification.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I did used to fly it daily, so... Yeah, respect the traffic pattern altitude. I was expecting that to be a bit bad, but the path, the taxi path, and the plane handling, all 100. We smashed an A rank on that. Heck yeah. With that certification done, we now unlock turboprops. Turboprop aircraft are more efficient and cost-effective than jets when flying. Sorry, let me start that again. Turboprop aircraft are more efficient and cost-effective than jets when flying at low altitudes. They are also better suited for takeoffs on shorter and unpaved runways. With that, we unlock the 208 Caravan, the 408 Sky Courier, the Beechcraft C90, the Beechcraft King Air 350i, the Players PC-12 NGX, and the Dard TBM 930. Yeah, career mode is a bit more usable. There's still some things that irk me with it, which I've been pointing out as I continue playing through the series. Let's head over to our missions because I'm a bit interested right now. So we can unlock scientific research. Don't think we'll be doing that. So it's scientific in a different aircraft. They're like, fly around tornadoes. I don't know if I want to do that. So, for those of you who are... for those of you who don't know our career journey, we started off here in Sunshine Coast because I wanted to fly out of somewhere that had like a major runway, and it seemed to be literally the only one you could really start at. So we've gone all the way from Sunshine out here a little bit to the southwest, but we've gone all the way through, besides missing Port Macquarie just barely. We've gone all the way down past Sydney, down past Merimbula. Still got a little bit of like Sale and area around there, but we've gone all the way down to Melbourne, across to Gambia. Oh look, there's a live flight out of Naracoorte to Coonawarra. That'd be a fun short flight. And we have popped off with skydiving missions now because we have the 208, which is pretty cool. But if we look at the ferry flights, the Magni Gyro M24, oh my lord. Anyone seen that? It's a weird little aircraft, but from Fiskville to Puckapanel. What have we got here? That's not Taradan. Tiab. I don't really know how you say that. What on earth is that plane? The Magni? I don't know if you went and looked it up, but I'll actually like bring it up here. There it is. It's like a helicopter and a plane in one. And it's super slow as well. It's technically a plane. But yeah, they should allow us when we go to configure aircraft that we can rotate the plane here. Just while it downloads the thing. There we go. Yeah, they should make it once we're in this view, we can rotate the plane. But yeah, this is the Magni Gyro M24. The weirdest little aircraft. Okay, back into the career. Oh, excuse me. We still have to do 2 more cargo airplane missions as well. So that I can do medium cargo. I really want to do medium cargo. And then the charter service. Let's just see how long that's going to take, because I'm kind of, I don't know. It's not like I'm not in the mood to do stuff. I'm not feeling it the best right now, so. Though we do have options for aircraft now, thank goodness. Where's our charter flight service thing here? How long is this going to take? 45 minutes? No, I'm unfortunately going to leave this for another time, I think. But we did get certified in all... Where am I? We did get certified in all the things that I did want to get certified in. I wouldn't mind giving tail wheel, like the tail draggers, a go either. However, I had a bit of an issue with tail draggers. I did a full flight in that was meant to be a video. You might see it as a short at some stage. Where I did a full flight from Melbourne to and did like what, an hour and a half of flying or something, like an hour, and then pressed the brakes very gently, and my nose went straight down into the runway. Like I literally lightly tapped it. So yeah, it's they have some cool aircraft. It's been really cool. The Zlin Norden is pretty fun. But yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Be really fun to get the jet engine rating as well, and then airline transport. That'd also be fun. $70,000 if we do missions of our own, which is back to flight seeing at that point. What? I think at this point everyone knows my thoughts about the AI commentary and stuff. But you look at the missions out of Sunshine here. Okay, that one counts. So you have 20,000, 26,000, so that's 45,000. Another 27,000, so that is that's like 70,000. 95,000, 120,000, 145,000, 170,000, 195,000, 220,000, 245,000. I don't think we counted this one. 200, maybe like $245,000 to $260,000 worth of missions right here. So if I actually put in the time flying the 172, like my own 172, not only would we have enough to totally fix it up. It's in good condition, though there are some parts that need a bit more love here, like the MFD needs a little bit, and everything like that. But yeah, like 250-ish thousand sitting right here would maybe be able to start up a new company at that point. But yeah, that's just as a freelancer. Obviously, we can get money a lot slower, but flying a wider variety of aircraft through being an employee. This one here, Point Cook to Coldstream. This one here, Coldstream to Narwar, sorry. Actually, landing a DA-62 at Narwar would suck. It's a grass strip. Anyway, so we have options when it comes to aircraft now. Man, I'd really love to get my own Diamond DA-40. They are so much fun. Even the TDI, which has like no autopilot, it's a dream to fly. I love it. Like, look at this, doing flight seeing in an SR-22. Heck yeah. Then flight seeing in the PA-28 Dakota, like, God. It's not much money though, but you get the, actually this one here is like really super fast because it's just like a there and back. Whereas the camera ones is 3 locations and back. But, being able to finally get some variety. Oh, look at this, the DR400. I've also really enjoyed flying that as well. Turns out I really like GA aircraft. But yeah, anyway, we have options for flying now, at least, thank goodness. But I am going to leave the charter flight for another time. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching the certificating today. 3 new certifications in multi-engine, high performance, and turboprop. It's nice to get back into turboprop. It would just be nice to see missions with the Pilatus PC-12. Be nice if you could like click an aircraft and it says what you can do with that aircraft, what missions, because I know that you can use the PC-12 for medevac, but I'm unsure if there's anything else it can be used for. But yeah, anyway, alright. I am going to head off, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm sorry it was such a short stream. Like I said, I really didn't want to in the first place, but I'm glad that I did. Thank you so much for sticking around with me through that. Tonight on Chillainous Live and twitch.tv/Chillainous, we will be beginning the new Savage tier, which is high-end tier of raiding in Final Fantasy XIV. It's a massively multiplayer online role-playing game. So if you like the idea of seeing high-end content or watching me get my ass kicked, that is definitely the content for you. Once again, youtube.com/@ChillainousLive and and twitch.tv/Chillainous. Thanks everyone so much for joining me today. I hope you do take care of yourselves. There is only one of you, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, have a good one, everyone. Ciao. Bye.